Let me say something very clearly. There are few politicians in America and few world leaders questioning President Trump's decision to confront the Iranian regime. But the real question is this: why is this even controversial? Because when you step back and look at the facts, the logic becomes obvious. There simply cannot be a world where the Iranian regime possesses nuclear weapons combined with long-range ballistic missile technology. That combination changes everything. And forget President Trump for a moment. No American president, Republican or Democrat, could allow that reality to exist. Because we have already seen what happens when strategic mistakes are made. 40 years ago, during the Carter administration, the Iranian Revolution changed the balance of power in the Middle East. And President Carter did nothing to prevent it. He did absolutely nothing. And since that moment, America and its allies have paid the price. Trillions of dollars spent, decades of instability, and countless lives lost, all while a regime openly chants death to America. So when people ask why President Trump acted, the answer is simple. He had no real choice. Iran was given two options: give up nuclear ambitions and long-range missile development voluntarily, or the United States make sure those capabilities disappear. And here is the question every American should think about. Iran already has rockets capable of reaching Israel. They already have missiles capable of threatening large parts of the Middle East. So why would they spend billions developing long-range ballistic missiles? Those missiles are not meant for Tel Aviv. They are not meant for Paris. Those missiles are meant for America, for New York, for Chicago, for Washington. Because once a hostile regime combines nuclear weapons with long-range delivery systems, it stops being a question of if tragedy happens. It becomes a question of when. A mushroom cloud over Tel Aviv, or someday even over New York, Chicago, or Washington. And here is the reality people must confront. Whatever casualties we see in conflicts today, those numbers would be nothing compared to the devastation the world would face if the Iranian regime were allowed to obtain nuclear weapons and pair them with long-range ballistic missiles. That would not be a regional crisis. That would be a global catastrophe. And that is why President Trump did exactly what any American commander-in-chief would have done. He acted before the nightmare became irreversible. That is not reckless power. That is strategic leadership. Because when America leads with strength and clarity, enemies hesitate. Wars are prevented, and the global economy stabilizes. This is Alta's World News. We don't just report headlines. We explain power, and we explain consequences.